Every day you can spot people of all ages making their laps, whether on foot or bike at the Marion Jones Sporting Complex. However, a growing safety concern has emerged recently. The tall mangroves have created a blind spot along the track, making an area that was once visible from anywhere in the stadium now barely noticeable, even from the highest bleachers. Here's what one evening runner had to say about it.
Outside track that I work with, it's okay except by the bush. After the bush, those mangroves and thing is too high for me. When it gets dark, I don't want to do any more exercise, and I really I want to, yeah, stay out and do like a whole hour or so in exercise instead of half an hour.
What's the
So
major concern for you there?
no,
Is it safety?
the safety, yes, because of the, well, I heard about crocodile and snakes and raccoons, and oh, I'm afraid of those.
This young athlete shared similar sentiments.
So far since I come back, the bush isn't even cut because the bush is never this, tall. And then like you have at least 1-2 hole in the trail track when you fix. But like apart from that, they're good environment.
And do you feel like safe that evening or that night with the bushes so high nobody can see you?
No, I don't. And I not really still child this late. I just don't child this late because my sister have.
Cyclist Colville Murillo shares these concerns. For weeks, he's been navigating the bureaucratic maze to get the necessary approval to trim the mangroves and make the track safer. He's also eager to revive cycling events at the stadium. However, since mangroves are protected in Belize, it's not as simple as just bringing in landscaping equipment to clear the area.
One evening I came out here and I saw a raccoon, a huge raccoon and a huge snake. And then I realized the mangrove on this side is way too high, that the people in the bleachers couldn't see me. And if anything should happen, not only to me, but anybody that's walking around, that you might have a problem. Or anybody could be hiding in the bush to attack a female. So that was one of my main concerns, to try and get the place cleaned up and see if we could have more sports in the stadium than on the streets.
When we caught up with Maria in late January, he shared his frustrations. He had approached the National Sports Council but hit a dead end. On the 3rd, he turned to the Belize Cycling Federation, which pledged to fund the initiative. The Belize Central Prison even agreed to provide the labor. However, clearing mangroves isn't straightforward. It requires approval from the Forest Department. So we reached out to Wilbur Sabido, the Chief Forest Officer, for more information.
It is a requirement by law under the mangrove regulations, which was revised in 2018, for anyone who is interested in, one, altering mangroves, which essentially means cutting down mangroves in layman's speak, or two, to trim mangroves, which is essentially cutting the branches off of any of the 3 mangrove species, the red, the black, and the white. Once the applicant is successful and receives their permit, like I said, they can go ahead with either the alteration or the trimming.
News 5 confirmed that an application was submitted to the department following Maria's persistent outcry for something to be done. And today, Sabida gave us the good news.
What I am seeing is that there are patches of mangroves all along the track, the interior track, I think it is. And they want to do trimming and even altering of the mangroves so that it, for aesthetics, but also for safety. I know that there was an incident with crocodiles being seen in the area simply because of the condition of the area. And we did our inspections, and like I said, we found that there are patches of mangroves, and we asked for the administrators to submit an application, which we received last week. And based on the recommendations from our site assessment, it is something that we can proceed with, so that it serves in this instance for a public good.
Sabida also mentioned that there are plans to relocate the crocodiles currently residing on the grounds. However, he pointed out that the stadium's fence needs an upgrade, to prevent these reptiles from getting in again.
It's either one or the other. Where there's reptiles and things like that, then we got to separate ourselves, because you could never tell when something is going to happen or when an earth outburst is going to happen, right? And the main factor is, Paul, that you can't see if there's something happening on the other side. We can't tell what's happening.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.